Can you create a unique file handle by typecasting in C++? In the world of C++ programming, especially when dealing with files, developers often question whether it's possible to create a unique file handle by simply typecasting a file interface instance to an integer. The thought intrigues many, especially those transitioning from languages or paradigms that treat file handles as mere integers or pointers. Understanding typecasting in C++. Typecasting in C++ refers to the conversion of one data type into another. C++ offers several ways to perform typecasting, namely static_cast, dynamic_cast, const_cast, and reinterpret_cast. Each serves a specific purpose and is used in suitable circumstances. When we speak of file handling in C++, we usually deal with classes such as std_ifstream, std_ifstream, and std_ofstream. These classes abstract file streams, making file operations more manageable. They are certainly not mere integers or simple pointers that can be casually typecast into an integer value. Concept of file handles. In the context of file streams, a file handle is a low-level construct typically associated with operating systems. It represents an abstract indicator used for accessing a file or a resource. In lower-level languages or system calls, file handles might indeed be represented as integers, but not in C++'s standard library classes, which are object-oriented abstractions. Typecasting a file interface instance to an integer. Given this context, attempting to typecast a file interface instance to an integer is atypical and not directly supported by C++. Here's why. Abstraction barrier. Classes like std_ifstream are high-level constructs that encapsulate the complex details surrounding file interactions, shielding the programmer from directly manipulating file descriptors or handles. Type incompatibility. A class-based interface cannot be directly converted into an integer due to its composite structure, which includes various data members and functions beyond just a file handle. Undefined behavior. Even if theoretically possible through some means, like using reinterpret_cast, forcing such a conversion might result in undefined behavior, as it disregards the intended abstraction and safety provisions of C++. Practical approach. If you need a unique identifier for a file stream, it would be better to maintain your own mapping or use the mechanisms provided by C++ for object tracking and management. To summarize, while the idea of creating a unique file handle by typecasting a file interface instance to an integer in C++ is an interesting thought, it's not feasible or advisable due to C++'s design principles and the way it encapsulates file interactions through its standard library. For developers needing direct file descriptors for system-level operations, integrating C++ with C++ can be pursued with caution, but remember to respect the abstract nature of C++ object-oriented design to ensure safety and portability.